Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool creations to check out again this week. So I'm going to be showing all of these in Reforged Eden 2. I believe there's one or two that may not be for that, but they may not, they don't play by the CPU, so I don't think it really matters very much. So the very first creation today is the Shiver by Shiz314. And yeah, look at this. This is a pretty elaborate looking ship, and a pretty good size ship too. Just kind of checking out the aesthetics here. Let's take a good look at the front end of this a minute. There's a lot going on in here. So it almost looks like there's a warp drive here, and there is. Oh, there is a warp drive back in there. So there's a warp drive at the front of the ship over here. I like how it's kind of integrated in there with the purple texture lights as well. That's cool. So we got quite a few spotlights on the front. We got looks like a set of thrusters in the front area of the ship here too for strafing, and I seen some down thrust up top, and it looks like we got some lift thrust over here as well. So quite a few thrusters on the front part of the hull. Then it goes into kind of a different chunk of the hull over here where it splits up into like 3 different sections. Your right, left, and center, and it's kind of open air between all of those. Really cool looking blockwork here, though. I love the round formations going on in here with the beveled edges and everything. That looks really good. A lot of detail in here. Using the I usually call it the carpet texture for the white on here. That actually looks kind of cool in this way. It's kind of more of a matte finish white, which is very cool. And checking out this this front like side wing setup over here. That's really wild too. Oh, it's got some kind of makeshift thrusters in there. Well, that's neat. Using this fairly kind of a newer block with the round light on there. That actually does look a lot like a thruster. That is very cool. So yeah, looking inside here, looks like we definitely have some farming sections going on in here, but there's a lot of ship here. There's a lot to look at. Wow. Now look at this rig over here. Looks like a control station for maybe something that docks in the area. If not, it just looks really cool. Got some turrets on the, big old artillery turret here on the bottom. Oh, it's kind of made to set in place here. Oh, it's even got oh, that's cool. Like a holder for the barrel when it's not in use. It kind of keeps it secure and probably in better shape. So over here, I think we got a multi-turret off the side here for some like side-swiping asteroid mining or salvaging. And yeah, definitely a hangar section over here. And wow, yeah, okay, so we got some decent size guns back over here. I think these are just light guns, but let's see what those are real quick. Ship cannon lights, yep. And then it kind of gets eventually back into the back portion of the ship. I got to do a fly by of the whole ship here so you can see it all at once too. But yeah, look at the really cool looking thruster housing setup here. Kind of reminds me, I mean, if they were to swivel, kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Prometheus type of thruster arrangement. A little different though. Yeah, not really, but it's cool. You got an upper and lower, and they're kind of offset on their positions. They'd probably be a little bit too close together to the swivel, the way they're set up. But maybe, actually, no, they probably could. Check out the back side of the ship here. Oh, that looks really cool, too. Yeah, that's a very nice looking ship. I mean, the block work, the overall shape and design of it look great. Really cool bridge section up on the top over here. Yeah, I like how you can kind of look in the windows in a lot of different places and see stuff going on the inside there. And we got what looks like a long-range radar, but that is a decoy radar there. We'll look at the actual specs there of what it has on board at some point here. I just wanted to get a good look at the top side of the ship here too. Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. Looks like a lot of time and effort went into this build here. Definitely very detailed and of pretty good size too. Really cool. Again, really cool shaping on this. So much to see. I like the more windows kind of peering in there. Another window kind of looking down the corridor over here too. There's a lot of interior space on this build here. Just one final look at the bottom side here, then we'll get on board and take a walk around. Man, so we got some more lift thrusters in the back. One thing I'm noticing about most of the thrusters, except for these, actually we've got a lot of reverse thrust here, and yeah, they're all the drive thrusters on the for forward and reverse, and I think the rest of the thrusters on the ship are the large size thrusters for your other directions. And then we even got some installed, yeah, some like fake sort of thrusters that look really cool as well. I like the block work around that with the texture lights on the inside. A lot of texture lights throughout here. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna get aboard here, and maybe I'll come in over here. This looks like an interesting place. Looks like it's gonna line up to the hangar, I bet. Let me adjust the lights. Something like that. Well, that might be a bit dark. There we go. Alright, so coming on board here, looks like kind of more of a utility corridor here with a lot of... actually, this doesn't go anywhere, does it? Oh, yeah, it does. No? That's not an elevator. Oh, I think this is just like a an oxygen room here. And unless I'm missing something, I'm not seeing a connector to the rest of the inside of the ship here. So we're going to reposition here a minute. I'm going to go through the side hangar instead. I thought that was going to link up. Alright, so in the, I'd probably say this is probably the main hangar of the ship. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. Love the framework going across the ceiling over here. All the detail. We got the texture lights mounted up into these more like frame pieces. Really cool like side wall design here as well. Again, a lot to look at, a lot of detail throughout. It's pretty interesting over here on either, well, actually it's different on both sides too, isn't it? So there's like an elevator back over there. We got another glass room here. This is probably for a part, or maybe that's just a sub hangar. Let's get in there a second. Yeah, this opens up to the outside with glass doors. So I'd say this is like a small utility bay for maybe HV or SV miner or some other type of creation that would fit there. We got a repair bay right in the middle. I like the glass floor. Oh, I thought it was glass. That is not glass. So we got a little kind of a pit in there, kind of like an oil change place. And what we got over here? Some interesting stuff going on the hangar floor. I like these grates. You got some lights on the floor. I don't think that would really cause you much problems landing stuff. Yeah, I think it'd probably be all right with that. So over here we got armor repair, and on the other side we've got quite a few utility items. Armor locker O2, and let's go check out this door here. So we got a gravity generator in here. Wow, that's a nice looking display for the gravity generator. I like the matching block work above it with the same color texture lights that would be on the gravity generator itself. So yeah, like a side gravity room. We probably have another one on the other side. I'll just make sure. There's been some other asymmetrical differences here. Yeah, like this one over here. It's got offline protection over here. Very interesting. So off the back side of the hangar, it looks like we have, wow, look at that sort area here. Looks like I should have a lot of LCDs going on in here that I'm not. Well, I'm seeing that one. Maybe these are just all set on here for you to, hold on. Are these? I just want to see if there is stuff. Okay, no text in that one. All right, so basically you probably would copy this one and put them onto the other ones. But yeah, really cool like sort box area here for a bunch of different ores. And obviously you see the one that's labeled. Just don't know why the other LCDs, they don't have any text in there. So I guess you just copy the one and paste it into the other ones. All the LCDs are actually set in place, it looks like. So yeah, that's cool. So over here we got a looks like an advanced constructor. We had a small constructor on the back there, some more boxes, and another whole wing of boxes over here. That's cool. I like the color coordination there how those are set up there. That is cool. That is cool. Looks like we got a way down this way. Let's walk this path. So this looks like it just kind of goes to a kind of a utility corridor. All right, so I think that's it back in the section here. Yeah, a lot to look at though. Just look at all the depth, even at the ceiling and everything up there. Kind of looking through multiple layers. Super detailed with the texturing, things like that. All right, hold on. Yeah, this is different over here as well. Oh wow. Oh, we got like a NPC in here. Interesting. So, full medical bay over here. So yeah, all our specialized equipment. Looks like we got a corridor. Okay, O2 tank storage on either. Oh, that actually has a corridor going another direction. Clone chamber and the med station there. A nice looking medical area. But yeah, where does this all go? Oh, look at this. We got beds down here too. I like how that's set up. That looks cool. Very appropriate for the sick bay. Even got some like wallpaper going on in here. Wow. So yeah, this keeps going this way too. And this is quite the facility. Wow. So we got yeah, check-in medical staff probably, maybe. And what we got going on in this corridor? Holy storage room. Again, that looks really cool. Wow, this ship has a lot of corridors and different places going all over the place, and everything's super detailed. Oh, we're kind of getting into the back area, walking through I like the roundy hallways there. Wow, we're just kind of going off into some other direction here. Okay, so access point getting into the back of the ship over here, right next to a shower. As you're coming in with a bunch of rads. O2 over there. We got an elevator going down over here. Now I'm gonna get lost. Wow, I'm just thought this was gonna be all simple in the back here with the hangar area, but no. Got another whole shower room down over here. Wow, look at this. This is sprawling. Check-in station or whatnot. Kind of looking out the back of the ship now. And you know, this is getting into engine or a thruster room over here. So you got access to looks like a lot of the, or some of the thrusters here. Forward and reverse thrusters. Yeah, there's my elevator. I missed any? Oh yeah, I did miss corridors off the elevator here too. Or maybe oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I've been down this corridor. I'm gonna go up another deck here. Oh yeah, more like thruster access areas here. Here's for some lift thrusters. Like how the ceilings kind of matching the blockwork of the or kind of going with the thrusters there. Kind of looked like they would fit in there. I think I ran into a yeah. I think this just stops right here. So backtrack out of here again. Oh yeah, I'm getting a little lost. Where was it? There it is. All right, let's walk back out this way. And then back out the double doors here. The check-in area. So this is all, wow. Hold on. I'm going to go up that corridor there in a second. I just wanted to see what's over here. Like another corridor, probably getting into the other side thruster area. Well, actually, quick access door. All right, let's curve back around. Oh my goodness. And then back up into this area. Again, it looks super nice. Very clean, detailed, like the texturing, the texture lights, and the blockwork. It all is really working here. So what we got up here, looks like dude just chilling there. TV room, couple couches, and over on the other side here, kind of looks like we got a bit of a training room or instructor area. I got some seats, and someone would speak or show a presentation up there. We got an elevator going kind of in the middle here. I guess we're gonna have to take that. But look at all these. Hold on. We're not done with this area yet. Oh, very cool looking crew room over here. And we got their own kitchen counter, shower. Waiting area. Oh, we got our stasis room. I'm guessing. Every time I see this, I think that this would be like a stasis for a long journey. You know, sci-fi type stuff. Toilet. We'll look. Man, yeah, just every place you look, though, is just super, super detailed throughout here. Alright, did I go this way already? Oh, I don't know. Did we make it back to thruster room? I don't know. Okay, so we're kind of overlooking those sort boxes that we've seen over there with the colors. So yeah, very, very cool. Double stairways, like the wide hallways in here with all the detail going around it. Seats for the med bay on the outside. Now it's all back over there, kind of behind the hangar. Who knows? There's probably some more stuff. Okay, yeah, our production area there. All right, so I'm gonna go forward a little bit, and we're gonna have to get back to the upper levels of the ship here too, or the upper decks. So we got obviously a big old entry bay right over there. We've been in this room already. Well, I didn't go through though. Oh wow, look at that. There's even a... Oh, that's cool. Little pit over there for like an operator controlling something off the side of this sub hangar. Oh, look at our main shield up over there. Looks like I'm on a lower corridor, and there's an upper corridor here, so that's probably the way we get through. That's kind of overlooking the hangar from up over there. And we got a fridge right here. That's so, yeah, with the glass and everything, kind of looks like you're like looking out into space, but it's just a big glass room. I like the asymmetrical touches on the ship on the interior as well. We got a farming section here. It's interesting how the grow lights were done with the matching purple texture lights on the sides there. And another thruster access room for a lot of the strafing thrusters and lift thrust and down thrust. And then we're looking at the warp drive. So we got to be close to the front of the ship here. So I believe, yeah, the front of the ship would be right out there. Let's backtrack a little bit here. Let me go around the other side. I just want to see if that's all. It looks like it's, yeah, all kind of different on this side as well. But looks like the farm's pretty much the same. And then we get up here, more gravity generators, or a gravity generator on the front, thruster access area, and up to check on the warp drive there. All right, so I'm going to work my way back again. Wow, look at all these rooms and corridors and everything. Again, a lot of time and attention to detail is put into this build here. All right, I got to get back there. I'm gonna jump over the edge on this side, and I'm trying to work my way back to all the rooms. Well, it does feel very kind of realistic because of all the different rooms and corridors and things like that. That's really neat. So obviously there's a lot more up there. So I'm kind of looking for an elevator in this general area. Yeah, well, I'm seeing like there's an overlook right up there, so there's got to be a way to connect to it. Okay, not from here. So I'm missing it. Sometimes there's an elevator right in front of my face, and I miss it. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go straight up into here, and we'll find our way out of here. So yeah, hangar overlook area. That's really cool. I like how the way it kind of has all the glass there, and a repair console for the repair bay right down there, so you can see what's going on. And navigation room. I like the overlook over the other rooms. Our teleporter right over here. Doesn't seem to be set up on a sensor on the teleporter here. And what we got over here? Oh man! Wow. Again, there is corridors all over the place here. Oh, look at that window off the side. I don't know. Yeah. Wow. Where am I ending up at? Oh, we're right up on the hall now. Even utility coming into this other entryway. Shower. Very cool. It's like a ladder going up to some oxygen computer terminal. And what is back here? Kitchen. Oh, kitchen dining area. Got some tables there too. Wow. Alright, so we got an elevator here. I think. Yeah, I've been in this room already. This is where the training room was. So let's take this. Oh, I thought that was an elevator. I know there's a bridge up there. I know there's a bridge up there. That's stasis. I just make up some names as I go too. I don't know if that was stasis or not. But oh, is this it? This might be it. Yeah, it's getting up to another deck here. This is like another. Looks like an engineering section. I like the pipes up there. Looks like there's supposed to be maybe like a core room, maybe a place to put CPU cores or something like that in that general area. And oh, here's a staircase. Oh. I don't know. I'm sort of probably missing something here. So we got it with elevator off that side. No elevator on this side. That doesn't go anywhere here. Oh man, I don't know. How do I get up there? Here, I'm going to cheat again. I'm going to go... Oh, the bridge is back there, actually. So I'm in the wrong area for the bridge. Ah! I'm so lost. Let's go back this way. Okay, there's got to be an elevator here. Is it, like, on the front of this room? No? Huh. God, it looks like it should be right above here. Or the bridge I'm talking about. Here, again, I'm going to cheat a little bit. And let's get up to this deck and see how it connects. This is a new area here. We got our main CPU core, right, or the main core right there. Cool glass floor. Neat looking table there. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to get to the bridge. Where is the bridge? Okay, so now we're kind of in an upper corridor above some of these other rooms. Oh, a generator room. This is new too. I don't know. Okay, so here I'm gonna come in here and try to figure out where this connects from the bridge itself. Obviously, elevator right there. So yeah, cool looking bridge area. I like the LCD going around the pilot seat there. All the other backing LCDs and terminals and all the fun stuff there. But let's see, how does this work? Where does this go? It goes down to a lower, like a shower room, or probably maybe the captain's quarters. Yeah, bed over there. Oh, I like the curtain in front of the bed. Okay, so captain's quarters. We were here already. Yeah, I guess I missed this elevator right there that goes to the bridge. And then that goes down to here. Yeah, we've been there. So I was really close. It was right there. And it was kind of right in front of my face and I missed it. Yeah, really wild. There's a lot to check out in the ship, though. Very, very cool looking build. Super detailed. Neat look at hull structure as well. Get the lights back on. Let's take a look at some numbers here. Alright, so unlock level 25, size class 15, 58 forward, 20 strafing, 30 lift, 58 reverse, 10 down, 18 fuel tanks, 49 oxygen tanks. Decent amount of guns on here. Stock. I would say most of these are probably, I don't know, we've got some medium artillery turrets and stuff, so some of them are bigger. A lot of them aren't like your super high-end heavy weapons. There are, again, is at least a medium on there, but most of these are light. We also do have, we have 2 laser drill modules on here, plus our multi-turret. I'm not seeing, okay, so we do have a detector. So I'm not seeing, it doesn't seem to have like long-range radar and that kind of thing. 13-hour and 2-minute build time. Actually, it's not really too crazy on the build cost here. That's probably why it doesn't, it doesn't have a lot of the big crazy weapons on here. A couple large upgrade kits, but yeah, other than that, it's really quite tame on its resource costs, which is really, really cool. CPU wise, this one was basically just has the main core, does not have any additional CPU core blocks in it for either vanilla or Reforged Eden or Reforged Eden 2. But you can balance this. You can balance this even in RE2 and vanilla, no problem, because you put in 4 advanced CPU cores and you take it to 10 million. Although the numbers here would be different too. Yeah, so that works. Just checking out the devices in here. Let me sort that real quick. So I wanted to check on the warp drive. Okay, it's a standard warp drive, so that would be a 30 light year warp drive. This could very well be more of a vanilla build as well, where I'm not. Now it's hard to say because it seems like I'm seeing a lot of RE or Reforged Eden 2 parts in the build as well, or some, at least some of the computer stations and things like that I believe are from Reforged Eden 2. Stock shield on here 22,877. It doesn't look like we do have any other P menu options over here. And it takes obviously a lot of different kinds of weapon types on here, so a lot of different kinds of ammo would be needed here. Let's see. Let's look at your storage. So we've got wow, looks like 4 ammo controllers. 4 boxes. I'm not sure exactly, but one 16K and the others are 8K. So, and again, this might be just used for, if you're not using the CPU and the weights and volumes and that, where all this works out totally fine that in those regards. So, container control over here at 48K, another one at 24K. Obviously, it had a whole lot of sort boxes on it, things like that. We do have a harvest controller as well. It's like 8K and 16K. And yeah, a lot of sort boxes that we've seen throughout the like production area or where the constructor was and whatnot. So yeah, very, very cool build. Definitely nice looking ship. Again, this is the Shiva by Shiz314. Very, very cool build. All right. And on to the next one here. So we're going to visit some Star Wars here in a second. No, we're not. Actually, I'm going to go over to this one. I got this in my list next. We'll look at the Star Wars ship next. So this one here, this is the Luxer by Optimus Prime. And this looks like a pretty fancy base going on here. It's got some really wild aesthetics going on here. We got a swimming pool. I like the swimming pool. It's got actually the water blocks in there to create that water. It's kind of got that greenish look, probably because of the planet I'm on. I bet you it would look a lot bluer if it was on like a temperate planet, not the desert planet that I'm kind of on right now. But look at this place. It looks like a like something you would see at a theme park, or I don't know. Very, very cool. I like all the round structures on here. The glass rooms, all kind of roundish. We've got some of these really interesting like blocks. Now I left this a little bit out of the ground. Obviously, I could have pushed it down into the ground a little bit more. I just didn't want to mess it up on the inside if I was to bury areas. But no, it looks like it has a pretty good base on it where you can kind of keep this up in the air a little bit to balance it off on the ground. But yeah, that definitely looks cool. You got the mushroom plants over here and all the rock work. Rock work. Yeah, that's I just invented that word. That phrase. You know, a bunch of solar on the top here and a lot of plants too. Very, very eco-friendly. A little steam coming out there, probably from all the humidity from all the plants and watering them and all that. But yeah, basically a pretty good sized solar array up on the roof here. All right, this is nice looking. Very, really cool architecture. And of course, you got to have the swimming pools. What's that? 2 swimming pools? No, just the 1 swimming pool. Okay. So it is kind of asymmetrically set up. Yeah, obviously this side's different than the other side by quite a bit. So I'm going to come in, I think, right over here. Let me adjust the lights. See how that works out. So yeah, this gets us right into the hangar. Looks like we got a repair bay. Just kind of looking around if the console's close by or not. It might be in this other room over here. That's pretty trippy. Just seeing the like looking through all the glass and stuff and seeing the plants and the rocks and everything outside. That is really cool. Very, very artsy. Yeah, this is really plush on the inside too. That fancy white walls and smoothness. So over here we got a deconstructor, advanced instructor, armor repair. I got our central area here. This is really wild. Yeah, this is how you get into these roundish rooms on the side here. Looks like a chill out room with a couple TVs and couches. Very nice, very nice. All the fancy marble floors. Yeah, armor repair, or I'm sorry, armor locker. And yeah, that's cool. So another kind of viewing room over there. This gets us out to the pool. Hey, there's Spiky. I don't know, just made up a name for him. He's got the Spiky thing going on, a little like more like the, I don't know, like the Sonic the Hedgehog kind of hairdo. And we got other. Yeah, this whole place is kind of a resort here. I mean, it has a little production over in the one area, but yeah, a lot of chill out places on the side here. Oh, we got a casino too. Or it looks like that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got some dealers. We got some vintage tables with made with authentic wood. Very, very cool. All right, let's go up to the next floor. And wow, this is just a big open like Art Deco, kind of like a ship. Like more of a yacht kind of. I don't know. It's just a fancy mansion, I guess. Really, really wild open architecture here. Lots of plants. Upstairs on all the round rooms, looks like we've got various utility things here. Have a bathroom with a shower and toilet and kitchen counter. Got a nice walkway going along the outer area. A lot of plants again. We've got an ATM over there. And it looks like a full medical bay over here. O2, yeah, med station. We got the clone chamber. Big bathroom over. Oh, this is more of a bedroom, isn't it? Yeah, bedding area. Very cool. I think, yeah, we go up another. This will probably get us to the roof, if I were to guess. Yep, up over here with all the solar panels and the plants up top. So yeah, definitely a place, you know, just really atmospheric. We got the hangar. You got the some utility. You got a. We did have a farm, didn't we, or did we not? I just kind of fly around looking through some of the windows real quick. Did I miss it? Yeah, I don't think it does. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, we got the whole separate farm complex here. I haven't gotten to this room before. So that actually, you take this elevator off from the hangar. That gets us up in here. So yeah, looks like we got 36 grow plots in this area. A couple fridges, food processors, actually 4 fridges. That kind of almost like a separate building off to the side, kind of wedged up next to the other building above the hangar. Yeah, really cool. Glad it has like that kind of utility function in there too. But yeah, really nice looking build. Take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 12, size class 6, 8 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. We do have 4 sentry guns for some drone defense. 5-hour and 35-minute build time. Not really needing too much special stuff here. Now, one question I do have in game is like, so there's some of these deco sets, like the tribal furnishings. Is that something you could build in game, or do you actually have to go like raid a, potential enemy base to get those parts here? That was something I never actually tried in game to see if you could actually build like tribal furnishing. And that kind of thing. But yeah, really cool build here. Hold on, storage. We gotta check out your storage here. So it looks like we've got some boxes here, large 4 reinforced containers there. Ammo controller at 280k. You're gonna put a lot of sensor gun ammo in there. I'm sure it's probably maybe set up for some more guns and stuff. But yeah, big ammo controller on it. Beyond that, some sort boxes. And of course the repair station for the repair bay. I didn't actually see where that console was. Did have that in there, but where is the repair console at? It's probably in front of my face. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not sure. Is it through? Oh, hold on. We can. Where would that be? Anything to do with repair? Well, not sure. So this one's also a Core 3. Look at the CPU yet. So balanced to Core 3 Re14 2. 2 basic CPU cores only. Consoles with it. No. I was looking for something that dealt with like a repair bay or something like that in here, but I'm probably missing it. Generate a few things. Well, let's just move on. Not sure if it has that in there. I didn't see one, but yeah, this doesn't work without a repair console. But it's very. I could be missing it somewhere. Maybe it's just kind of wedged in here somewhere, or in a different room entirely. I'm not sure. But anyway, very cool build here. Again, this is the Luxer by Optimus Prime. Very cool build. Balances out great with the CPU and all that too. All right, so let me power you off a second, and let's get on to the next build. Okay, now it's Star Wars time. Gotta have a Star Wars time. I think there's always a Star Wars time in almost every one of these weekly videos. Star Wars and Star Trek. Yeah, it's probably more Star Wars than Star Trek, but you do see quite a bit of the stuff here. So here we have the Star Wars Executor, Executor RE2 by Zelios. And yeah, really cool. Now, obviously, this is a, this is like a Super Star Destroyer. Obviously miniaturized from its actual size, which is impossible to do in game because the ship is absolutely giant. And in the movies and shows, this is like just a big ship. I think it's like miles, like 14 miles long or something like that in the shows. But yeah, very cool. It is using some of the structural ramp blocks here to create the angle. Man, do I want like a 4-to-1 angle ratio block that you can texture properly. That a whole set actually to go with that. That'd be amazing. You do all these nice and smooth. But no, the author did really good here with trying to get these lines at the right angle, which again you can't quite do. Not for a ship like this. It's too wedgy. Really interesting how this is set up in the center area here too. Basically, the whole ship is made to look, yeah, like you look at it from a distance. Like all this stuff over here is all the buildings and structures, but they're kind of kind of miniaturized to look like this, which is really kind of neat. I don't see this typically done the way this is set up here, but yeah, just kind of doing some different blocks and textures in there to create all like the buildings, like a whole. It's almost like a city in here. And then you have your bridge up top here. That's cool. Kind of a lower. Oh, it looks like there's a place right below there for the captain here. Again, the ship is very miniaturized from the one in the show there. And yellow thrusters too. I always thought these had blue thrusters, but this one's running some yellow thrusters on it. Maybe that is correct. Yeah, a lot of forward thrust. Some of these, yeah, it's really interesting too because the author, obviously, if you try to use all the real thrusters on there, if you're playing the CPU game and all that, you're gonna it's gonna hurt bad because that's a lot of big thrusters to put in here. So the author made a lot of like fake thrusters in here, which is really cool. So it can kind of have all the thrusters, but yeah, not have the CPU for all the thrusters. Really interesting in the way all this is set up back here too. Kind of the same idea here. You just got to imagine this at a much greater scale. And it'll all make sense. And yeah, big looks like yeah, coming into a hangar bay right off the front here, kind of all open to the outside. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Interesting way it's built and textured too. It's unique. All right, so here I'm gonna get over here. Let me adjust the lights a minute, and we're gonna take a walk aboard. Cool look at Star Wars style large hangar. Oh, I like the LCDs on the floor here too, kind of giving it that big pattern there. I got the overlook over the hangar there. So we got some info LCDs going on here too. Cool looking wall structure here. I like all the texture lights. Oh, those little red lights in there. That looks really cool too. The big rows of like, I don't know, kind of like fluorescent lights, but I'm sure it's not fluorescent. Armor repair over here. Med bay. Looks like we got some cargo controllers and elevator there. And information on the ship here. Very cool looking LCD. I do like to see when this is done on builds. So it talks about some of the specs. CPU Core 7 at spawn. So I guess that answered the question on the CPU on it. Yeah, Super Star Destroyer Core 7. That's that'd be a hard one to pull off, but the author did it. That is really cool. Yeah, nice spacey or roomy hangar. I was gonna say spacey, but yeah, obviously it's all spacey. Weapon and armor locker over there. Take the get up to the catwalk here around the hangar. So a bunch of short boxes over here, and it looks like a hydroponics area. Oh, over here. No, where is this? So we're just kind of walking along the inner hall in these corridors. It's kind of like set up the same way as the some of the blockwork on the outer hall. Oh, this kind of walks up along where that front hangar bay is. These are, oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, these are all locations for grow plots. So it looks like you would replace or just put in the RE2 grow plot centers right here in these positions. I think that's what it's set up for. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's how hydroponics work in the ship. So yeah, we're right along these corridors. Oh, look at that reverse thruster. Oh, that looks scary. I wonder how far. Oh, I'm staying cool though. Yeah, 22 degrees Celsius right there. That window looks very Star Warsy too. So we're looking back at the hangar. Let's take, what is this? Oh, maintenance area. No life support. Yep, so thruster access room. I think. Maybe I just made up the part about the thrusters. No, there's a thruster. Yeah. Kind of, yeah, I like the pipes and all the stuff going on. It almost looks kind of like those are thrusters too. Alright, let's take this up here. Oh, look at that. We got oh, that's cool. I like seeing rotating and moving things on a build. So yeah, it looks like we got a long-range radar there. I'll check that in the P menu to see if that's a real one there. Place for a teleporter over here. It even talks about add it to the sensor, which is cool. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Detector right on the side here. So I'm guessing that's a fake radar if we got a detector as well. What do we got here? Bridge, mess hall, and quarters. Oh yeah, kind of a different look upstairs here. We got a production area back over here. Well, yeah, production right here, and then engineering right behind there. Got a couple advanced generators, some small constructors, a couple advanced constructors. Room for a couple more of those, I believe, on this side. They kind of, yeah, just kind of an overlook over the engineering area with the couple generators in there. Storage controllers there. Yeah, really interesting layout here. And this will just kind of loop us back around over here where the teleporter was and that. Well, then I believe this should, well, here, walk forward. Obviously, there's an elevator back there that probably goes up the bridge. But it looks like we're running some turbines in here too, and shield parts. That looks cool. I like the display for the turbines, the texture lights, and the kind of framework around it, and a bunch of upgrade slots over here for the TRB. Yeah, that's that'd be a big turbine, wouldn't it? Yeah, big turbine, and probably shield boosters in this area here. And I went dealt. We got pretty much the same. We got another TRB and more shield boosters, I believe. There. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna walk down the center here. See, storage controller. It looks like some small turbines in here too. So a 4-pack of those as well. So yeah, really cool. Some residual power here, and yeah, we're running a 4-pack of the mediums. We got a couple obvious locations for a couple large turbines as well, and our whole kitchen area. A lot of fridges. Bathrooms, and let's see, we got another deck. Oh, captain suite. Gotta have the captain suite. Oh, that's trip. Kind of why? Oh, it's like there's like an LCD or something in there that doesn't let you see through the door on purpose, just to keep it all concealed. Captain needs his privacy. So yeah, very cool. We got a computer, TV. And you got to have the bed right over there. Got our facilities. Had our little blackout going on in there. And now I think we're up to a lower bridge area. So we got some passenger seats, some operators, the system map, and then I think the actual cockpit would be up top here, right in the top middle center of the bridge. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool build. Really, really unique the way it's just set up. Again, you know, the author had to deal with a really serious difference in scaling from what this actually is to make it into something considerably smaller than the real one, and they did a really neat job with it. Really interesting how all this works out over here too. TRB. Oh yeah, I kind of missed this as well. It looks like more the other turbine positions. So I think you could put in 4 large turbines on here as well. So a lot of residual power on the ship stock, and you can upgrade it to some more. All right, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 10. I'm sorry, unlock level 20, size class 10, 31 forward, 31 strafing, 31 lift, 31 reverse, 31 down. So very balanced thrust on that. 29 fuel tanks, 11 oxygen tanks, a lot of drone defense, 32 sentry guns, plus 6 light Gatling turrets and our detector. 11-hour and 4-minute build time. Really light on the resources. Obviously, you got these matrices and stuff for the CPU cores, but beyond that, it's really not anything crazy going on there at all, really. Set to 620,000 CPU, using 595,000 of that. That would translate to a Core 7, as it said, inside the ship. So 2 basic, 2 improved, and 2 advanced CPU cores. Stock shield on here, 21,458. Does have a key menu option for spotlights in there. And storage. Nicely labeled storage area here. A lot of sort boxes in here. It looks like it's saying their sizes on all of these. And we do have some larger controllers in here too. 320K for ship ammo. That'd be a legit controller. Yeah, some of these are really big. Oh, look at that. 640K for Estrom. Prometheum the same way. Yeah, ooh, wow. Okay, this is deceiving. At first, I thought it was going to be all these sort boxes. These are mostly, 5K, 8K, 16K. But the ones that don't say how much they have a whole lot. Another 640 for Cobalt. Neo. Oh, wow. This thing's got a lot of storage on it. 640 for Xeno. Titanium. How about the Pentaxid storage? Wow, that's a 640 too. That's a lot of Pentaxid. Okay, so this thing has just gobs of storage on it. Yeah, every one of these that doesn't say what they are like 640K storage space, and there's a lot of them. Wow. Okay, so you definitely got some storage room. A lot of storage room on this build. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if some of these random boxes here. Nope. I was just wondering if some of these were storage containers or not, but no, they look like they're all steel. Well, down over here, some of these are. And the steel blocks above that. Yeah, very cool build. Again, this is the Star Wars Executor RE2 by Zelios. Very, very cool build. All right, so moving on to the next one here. Look at this one. All colorful and whatnot. So this is the Dawnbreaker by Drain. Man, this nicely detailed ship. Kind of looks like it's, I don't know, more of a starter ship with, no, those are antennas there. It kind of looks like a starter CB with some optional combat upgrades. If I were just to take a loose guess on it, just by looking at what I've seen so far. Quite a lot of spotlights on here. Cool look at coloring and ship shape and design. Kind of got that little bit of that Star Wars kind of accent on the side over here, but it's not really a Star Wars type of ship, I don't think. Oh, I like how that looks though. Yeah, cool. Kind of spreads out on the kind of the side design there. I like the thin blocks and the stripes going in there between the red and white and the grays in the mix here. Got some blinky lights up on the hull as well. And a lot of effects. Oh, I like that. So we got a boarding ramp right up on the front here. And obviously all these antennas can be replaced with your light launcher style weapons. So you can certainly add in some real guns there. I do believe the author is trying to keep this pretty inexpensive. Oh, look at, oh, that's a interesting setup on the back here. It kind Kind of has that Falcon look, or a Millennium Falcon look on the back a little bit. Not really, I guess, but yeah, with this whole line of thrusters going down the middle there. So these are actually turbines here with some, oh, that's interesting. It's using the, some of the countertop, like, parts to make the thruster housings. That's cool. Some yellow in the mix back over here. Some various different places with some yellow back here. I like how these the side block work around the thrusters are set up too. A lot of detail there. Well, around the turbines, I should say. So a couple large turbines in the back there. But our main forward thrust are these strafing thrust. So it's using generally pretty small thrusters on here. So I'm going to really point at this thing as I would say it's a starter. I would say it's a starter ship. It doesn't really look like a starter ship from physical appearance. It looks, actually pretty beefy and everything like that. But yeah, it's using inexpensive thrusters, inexpensive turrets, and not that many of them. Decoys for its launchers right now. So over here we do have a landing pad as well, and it gets you up into the bridge area of the ship. And obviously we had a front boarding ramp. That's cool. So our down thrust is right over there. Let's see if this is a real one or not. I bet you this is fake. Yep, it's fake radar dish. The reason why I said I bet you it's fake is because it's trying to be a starter, and if you add in the kind of parts you need for the long-range radar on the starter, that's probably a bad idea. Starters are meant to be cheap, and you don't want to go out of your way to have to get parts that you may not have access to early game, unless you went shopping and had money, and it's basically would be a bad idea, I think. But having the placeholder there so you can pop in a real one when you get around to put one on the ship is a great idea. All right, so anyway, yeah, really cool looking build here. So adjust the lights here, and it's right there, kind of dark. Come up the front boarding ramp here. A nice looking area, and it kind of looks Star Warsy in here too, very detailed, like the different look of the textures over here with the different color. They're kind of a brownish look. That actually looks really nice. Kind of accents all the your normal grays and things on a lot of builds. So yeah, nice room coming in. Place for a repair bay. Probably a console back over here. Hover bike parking. Interesting. Oh, yeah, look at that. Like little parking spots for the hover bikes. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't think anybody ever provided a spot for a hover bike. Yeah, I'll chalk that up as original. The first hover bike landing zone I've seen in a build, I think. So up here we got some utility, well, armor locker. This has got to be the med bay. Oh, yeah, and our digital assistant over here for getting healthy. Yeah, lots of all our specialized equipment in here. Cool looking med bay. I like the pipes and the crazy on the ceiling. Different colors going on in here too. We got some greens and blues and some, yeah, just a lot of color involved in the build here. It's probably our facilities. Yep. Here, I'll stick on this side a second. See where we go here. So it looks like we got a growing or a farm plot area. We got the filler blocks in here, and then you kind of replace those with the actual grow plots or the RE2 type of grow larger farm plots. Very cool. Again, yeah, the colors, a lot of colors. Over here, it kind of looks like a kind of an open area for some part upgrades. Maybe you got some more room for whatever you want to fit in there. Some pretty good sized areas there for maybe some shield parts or generators or, well, littler generators or whatever else. Whatever else, CPU core blocks. A lot of different things can go in here. Maybe it was set up for CPU core blocks. All right, let's go back out this way. Oh, got the button. That's probably the grow lights, isn't it? Yeah, it's grow lights. kind of overlooking the hangar here from this area. Let's kind of walk back over this way. Oh, got a crew room over on this side here. Got a food processor and fridge. Some bedding. Our facilities. I think that was yeah, probably the same on the other side there. Oh, fancier first officer or captain's crew room. Got a radiation symbol on the floor here. So this must be engineering. It looks like more part upgrade potential locations in here, probably for some shield parts, etc. Generator room. Looks like you could put in more of these little guys or a big advanced generator there. And our main core warp drive is over here. Got a ladder going up to a catwalk. It goes off this way to oh, some more room back over here. So yeah, more part upgrade locations back here. Cool looking piping area here. I'm gonna just leap down here. We got yeah, we got a turbine over here too. So yeah, it's a real one behind there. A large turbine at that, I think. Yeah, it's 3 blocks wide, isn't it? Another one on that side. So yeah, more residual power. Again, the turbines are a really cool idea, especially for that. If you could save fuel, even if you don't have like a huge amount of turbines, the fuel saving is really nice. Just don't have to worry about fuel as much. You still will need fuel, but yeah, just less fuel. All right, so this goes into this room here too. Like oxygen storage. Alright, sleep down there again. Oh, not that way. Let's go up this way. Our main core. And compact shield generator right over there. So kind of a shield room, but obviously it's designed to replace that and put in a full-size shield in this room. Which is another great idea. It's nice to have the shield stock. But going up to the bigger one is always a bonus. You can get a lot more shield hit points that way. Here's our CPU core room. So it looks like we got a couple basic CPU cores in place right now. And that may be it. Yeah, this is just all room for CPU cores in here. We go up to the bridge. But yeah, look at the differences in color here. So we got blue and kind of red going on with the bridge, and the whites, and oh, one of these big fancy tables. That's actually four individual tables there put together to make that formation. It looks really cool though. Utility function up here. Got the good old clone chamber and armor locker, O2, med bay. And off to the landing pad in the back. So yeah, it looks like a really nice layout. And I definitely say this is a starter CV with a lot of upgrade potential for a bunch of stuff actually. So yeah, let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 20, size class 5, 23 forward, 8 strafing, 30 lift, 16 reverse, 22 down. 2 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Let's have some drone defense with 4 light Gatling turrets on it and a detector. 5-hour and 21-minute build time. It's using some heat exchangers. That may be for the turbines that we've seen on board. CPU wise, really low. Set at 270,000 using 277. No problem there. Slight over, but yeah, that's not really going to cause any issues whatsoever. Up over here in devices, core 3. I think core 3. Not a lot of CPU there. Let me sort that. Pretty sure it's going to have a 30 light year warp drive on here too, and it does. Yeah, trying to keep the cost down again. Stock shield 6710 on here. Does have quite a few P menu options for radar constructors. A lot of power management going on, plus some weapons, and even the sleep mode in here. So storage wise, we've got looks like nicely labeled storage section. We got a 320K input and output. A couple of 320Ks for ammo. And a couple for harvest as well. Plus some sort boxes and different things like that. Yeah, quite a few different sort boxes. Tax and take, food, yep. Makes sense. Yeah. So at least 320K storage bays on here. Plus some sort boxes. So yeah, very, very cool build. Again, this is the Dawnbreaker by Drain. Very nice. And yeah, inexpensive starter. Well, I mean, yeah, 2 basic CPU cores, but that's it. Again, you know, if I had this, yeah, you could definitely throw some guns on here. It's got the ammo boxes and everything set up for it. It's actually set up for some salvaging as well, or to add a multi-turret to it, or something like that with all the harvest. All right, so now it's Star Trek time. So we're going to look at, looks like we're getting into the Klingon here. So we got the Star Trek Klingon Battlecruiser for RE2 by Dom Santani. I said his name correctly, hopefully. But yes, we have a Klingon battlecruiser. So yeah, really, really cool there. The yeah, it kind of looks like the Klingon, the old school Klingon ships here with a long neck and the not the Bird of Prey style, different one. Yeah, really, really cool here. So we've got. Looks like we've got a bunch of Klingons up in the bridge over there. Oh, we got their the primary weapon, which actually has some actual rocket launchers in there, doesn't it? Yeah, like 3 of them. That's cool. Well, I like how that's kind of done up there with the red. Which this would be more like accurate for what it's supposed to be here. Got that long neck going up to the bridge area, and then it gets into the back portion of the ship, like the like the window that's kind of installed in the hull here. Some really interesting shaping going on here too. This would be a hard one to shape if you're trying to use all the blocks and not come up with block combinations to emulate the shape. Because it's just doing a lot of angles that you want really have straight up blocks to do. Well, yeah, this is cool too. This whole like lower thing is slanted in. I like the green texture lights kind of mixed in there. Very, very Klingon. Yeah, that's a pretty big ship. Cool stance, and obviously, yeah, this is what the Klingon battle cruisers look like here. That thruster assembly here. These all, I think they're all real thrusters back over here. All kind of done up in red on the thrusters. Oh, we got a rear like a rocket launcher or missile launcher, I should say. There, that's this part here. Oh, a bunch of retractable turrets in the mix here. A whole row of them going across this section. And it looks like some more retractables up over here. In fact, that center one I think is artillery. Yeah, these were something too. I forget what those are. Yeah, torpedo launchers. Yeah, definitely. Say it's definitely. Well, it's a battle cruiser. I guess combat would be in its nature. Oh, I missed this whole row. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of guns. So yeah, this thing's ready to shoot stuff for sure. That's these are probably what all the plasmas or the lasers. These are all light plasmas across the front there. Plus, yeah, all these retract. Oh, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna just. It might have. It does. Well, I'll try to use its own turrets. Manual weapons. Let's just turn it all on here. So guns galore everywhere. Oh yeah, and I was all like, oh, look at all the turrets. These are all artilleries down here. Holy smokes. Yeah, this thing is mean. And then again, it is a battle cruiser. It's supposed to be mean. But it certainly is mean. Yeah, very, very cool. So, Now, I want to figure out how do we get aboard here. Obviously, oh, there's a door. Let's come in here. Looks like a door coming into the bridge area here. Get out of God mode a second. Lower the lights down a bit. So we got all our crew over here and our big display on-screen window there. It's a good day to die. Oh, so this is interesting. So coming off the elevator here, you got a transporter, first officer, captain, and med bay. Like the labels on the door here. So our med room. It's like all our equipment, extra bedding, staff. A clone chamber in here though. Oh, and the med bay. I've seen a lot of builds today with both of those. Seems to be pretty common. I used to kind of call that out, kind of like they do the same thing. And the this one's the upgraded version of that. But I think a lot of people just want to put them in because it's another part to put in. So I'm seeing them everywhere. I mean, I think every build I looked at today that had a med bay had a glow chamber in it as well. Yeah, crew room over here. Or, well, captain's quarters. First officer over here. And transporter room. Oh, not on a, excuse me. I want to see if that had a, teleporter, menu option for power there. Don't think so. Alright, so let's go. I don't know if there is any more going anywhere. Yeah, I can't. Well, wait a minute. This was the bridge up here, right? That bridge. So let's go down. And we're here now. Okay, so 2 aft section. Oh, so we got our production room over here. So it looks like 3 advanced constructors and a universal constructor, I do believe. Bridge. Okay, we've been there already. Oh, it goes down some more from here. Where does that go? Got a quick boarding ramp, I bet. Yes. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to fly back up there. Yep. Oh, we got some Xeno in the hall here, too. Which wouldn't surprise me. Because it is a battle cruiser with a lot of guns. So, yeah. Very cool. Bridge over here. Obviously, some more room for some more production parts and things like that. And now we're going into this. I like the roundy blocks going through this area. I imagine this is going to be a long corridor that's going to get us all the way to the back portion. See the blinky light in there. That looks really cool in the tunnel there. That's neat. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like how it's all kind of rounded off in there too. That's a cool look. Now we're getting into the back there. A couple ventilators there. And again, the LCD labeling is very informative too. I'm telling you about all the rooms before you get into them. So, and a lot of room here for upgrades. Again, we got a couple big shield parts. Actually, more stuff up there. We got a fusion reactor. But yeah, you got room for some more big stuff in here too. A couple more big shield parts. It looks like in this room. So this one I went down. Okay, so pretty much the same. So obviously it's maxing out. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see what the shield strength is. A lot of shield parts, though. We got a shuttle bay. Well, let's start with the mess hall. Oh yeah, mess hall. A lot of places to sit and chill and eat. Shuttle bay. Interesting. Oh wow. So we got a farming area here. Oh, look at that. It's got the I normally don't see these installed, but not only is it installed, it's actually growing all the stuff in here. Yeah, we have the taxid and Yeah, all the different plants are actually being grown right now. I didn't know you could do that. I thought they would at least be empty. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you could put in the plots. Now, one thing about the plots though is you do have to unlock all these in game with like skill points and stuff. So it could be a little rough to you'd have to either remove these before you spawn in the build or have all this unlocked in your skill tree, I think. Okay, so we're going upward. So back over here, looks like a big open area, kind of a hangar. Yeah, repair bay right there. A lot of utility function in here. We got a med bay and our armor locker, weapon locker, armor repair, and then our hangar doors kind of coming in there for like SVs probably park in here and get them fixed up. And we do have a repair console right over here. I think we're at the top, so I'm not sure if there's more in here. And obviously we're looking at turbines. Yeah, quite a few turbines on here too, so more residual power. I'm kind of flying through the hall here a little bit, just kind of see what else is going on. And oh my goodness, are these all turbines? That's a lot of turbines. These are the big turbines, right? Those are 3 blocks wide. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on this side, and maybe the other side has something different. Does not. Holy smokes. Okay, so yeah, I thought there was a parts limit on these where you could only have 4 of the big ones, but this has more than that. I don't think it's playing parts limit game on this build either. We got a thruster there, yeah, one of the strafing thrusters. All right, well anyway, let's look at some numbers here. All right, unlock level 25, size class 9. 71 forward, 58 strafing, 78 lift, 58 reverse, 40 down. Got 13 fuel tanks, 10 oxygen tanks. Just a lot of guns. A lot of guns. Some true enemy blue? Or turret enemy blue. Oh, turret, not true. Turret enemy blue. That's just a weird naming. I'm not sure what. Maybe that was custom named. I don't know. Unless there's some kind of turret enemy blue turrets. I don't know what those are. I really don't. But it's got, yeah, a lot of stuff on here. I did see, yeah, well, there's our 9 retractable plasma artillery turrets on here. That would be definitely some big guns there. 23 hour and 17 minute build time. Yeah, this one's going to need a lot of quantum processors and parts. Kind of expected that. They might be animator thrusters on here too. It will need a lot of the hydroponics bays of the various types for fiber, so you would have to get those unlocked as well. Oh, quantum core large. Fuel technician. So yeah, yep. It all depends how you're playing the game too. Oh, this does have kind of CPU in it. Huh, okay. I don't think it's necessarily playing with the CPU, but it does have CPU core blocks in it, so it's probably some of those other options in there, though, I think. All right, so devices here. Let me sort this real quick. I just wanted to take a look at a couple things here. Yeah, it's not played by like limits on things much on here. So it does have like some CPU blocks, but way more than is allowed in like with the CPU options in game. So I'm not exactly sure how all that works out. It's like if you turn off CPU when you're playing the game, then you really don't need any of these, which really ramp up the build costs a lot. Having all this in there. But then again, it uses so much CPU that it seems to be quite impossible to ever hit that CPU number. So it gets about halfway there. So, yeah. Interesting setup there. You know, it all depends how you're playing the game. If you got the CPU and stuff turned off, this doesn't matter. So yeah, very cool. Stock shield on here, 110,015. So yeah, big shield. Again, quite a few P menu options for various power setups here. Repair. Oh, it does have auto repair bay on here as well. Enable transporter. Okay. Ah, that's the button. I think when we looked at it, I didn't see it on the switch, but it's right there. So that makes sense. Take a look at your storage here. So we got ammo controller. Well, we got a 640K regular controller, then an ammo controller. Looks like we got another controller on here with 488K, another is 640. A lot of sort boxes, and I think that's most of it. So yeah, definitely can hold some ammo with the one ammo bay there. Yeah, very cool. Anyway, again, this is the Star Trek Klingon Battlecruiser for RE2 by Dom Santini. Very cool. And cool looking, you know, I mean, I don't think I've seen, don't quote me on this, but I don't think I've seen a replica of this particular ship. I've seen quite a few of the Bird of Prey designs, but not of the, like the Battlecruiser like this. So, yeah, very cool. All right, so moving on to the next build here. What we got on the list here? We got a transport. Oh yeah, it's a little small next to the other ship here. So this is the RC2S Transport L610 by Rune Channel. So yeah, this looks like a nice kind of a SV. More of a transport type of SV. It doesn't have a bunch of guns or anything like that on it. It does look like it has a back room. Cool looking cockpit area there. A little stylish table on the inside there. Passenger seat back. Got our detector on the side over there. I got some a wing part that looks a lot like some kind of rocket launcher there, which is really cool. It's a neat way to go about like simulating like a gun with a different kind of part other than an antenna, which are used quite often to simulate guns. A couple double block wide center section on the ship here. We got to have an off-centered spotlight behind the glass over there. Strafing thrusters. Got our way on board. Yeah, cool looking design here. Oh, I like the top door manual open auto CL. Oh, I'm in God mode. Being in God mode the way I am kind of messes up sensors quite a lot. So that's another reason why I like to walk through the ships at this point, rather than like God moding through them. Is like if there's things that are going to trip when you're walking through it, if I'm God moding, a lot of times they won't. So yeah, interesting kind of offset on the back too. Like the door's 3 blocks wide, but it's 4 blocks wide right there. We got some rear spotlights as well. I don't know. There's not much interior, but I'll lower the lights down here anyway. But I always lower the lights down when I'm walking through the interior too, so you can see the lighting effects. A lot of them, you know, if the author puts a lot of time and effort into the lighting, you can do a lot of neat things with it. And if I have it like super bright outside, you just don't see it. It hides a lot of it. Really diminishes the effects of lights. So that's why I like to always turn the lights down walking in them. So a lot of utility back over here. A couple passenger seats. We got our warp drive over there. A couple sort boxes, fridges, constructor, armor locker. Oh. Looks like we have some fuel or O2 tank storage there. CPU core block down on the floor there. Very cool. A lot going on there, plus that top door to get in here. And then we get up into the bridge area, or the cockpit area. The nice little roundy table on the side there, and our cockpit seat. Oh, I like that LCD up there. That's cool. Well, it's, yeah, kind of like listing off some of the parts in there. Kind of makes sense there. Passenger seat over there. Neat looking glass. You can kind of see some of the thrusters from the inside here. So, yeah, it definitely looks like it is a kind of a transport ship. You got 3 passenger seats. You got a warp drive. Probably has a shield. We'll look at that in a second. And yeah, a bunch of utility function in the back room area there. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 12, size class 1, 34 forward, 20 strafing, 28 reverse, and 34 down. 3 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks, a detector, and look at the build time, 34 minutes and 21 seconds. So yeah, you can get this in game quickly. It's not terribly expensive, doesn't need much for build materials. So yeah, very, very cool with that. CPU wise, it's set to 8,000, using about 6,000 of that. Gonna translate. Let me just sort that, make sure we get it right. Translate to a core 2, so only a single basic CPU core added beyond your main core. Does not seem to have a shield stock on here. So I'm not seeing that. Let me just confirm that. And yeah, we'll have our taxi tank and our warp drive, but yeah, it's not a shielded build. Doesn't have any guns on it either. So, I mean, again, it's a transport ship, so it's not trying to do any of that, which makes a lot of sense. It's also very inexpensive because of that. So yeah, very, very cool. Storage wise, let's see, we've got container controller here for 4,500, ammo controller or container at 250, and a couple of sort boxes beyond that. So yeah, again, it's all about transporting some people around, I believe, with some utility. So something kind of neat to bring your crew with after you like take out defenses on a POI somewhere. Fly in with this and go about your business there. 1 sec, did this have a trauma? It doesn't have a trauma station. Okay, yeah, or just fly from point A to point B. You can warp around too. So very, very cool build. Again, this is the RC2S Transport L610 by Rune Channel. Very cool build. All right, so the last build of the day is pretty big. I have that spawned over here, and this is kind of this is wild. This is the Coruscant Dockyard by Circle K8211. And this was a really high size class build, by the way. So I kind of try to put it a little bit away from some of the other builds just to keep it going. But this is like a part of Star Wars, the planet that's pretty much a city. This would be a docking bay, and actually in the screenshots shows like a Star Destroyer like parked in here. This would be like a loading bay for that. So yeah, this is really, really wild. Don't see stuff like this every day. I like this the little stuff going on the side on the floor here with the piping and oh, that's a legit repair bay right there too, isn't it? Oh, that's wild. But I will say this thing is really big. It's really big. The scaling on this is pretty extreme. That's why the size class is what it is, which is, I believe, in the 70s, if I remember that correctly. Excuse me. This looks really cool. Looks like a big fuel terminal. Yeah, just a lot of really cool sci-fi maintenance stuff for a Star Destroyer. Yeah, that's cool. I like this whole rig over here. Those are cool looking fuel tank. I like the framework that's kind of holding it all together there, and they obviously got the center section here too, which is probably feeding pipes. Yeah, they are feeding pipes. You see the pipes going down in here out to this area here. That's wild. Oh, these are all blast doors here too. I'll check that out. That's pretty wild. So this will all close up here. Ah, it's a weird, Oh, I think these extend out. They don't close up. They extend out. There's probably a... Check the P menu options. Docking bridge. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. The whole structure like comes out to dock with the craft. All using blast doors. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Yeah, that's really, really, really cool idea there. This is quite the, boarding bay here too. This is actually designed to really work, like driving up HVs and stuff up into like a Star Destroyer, like legitimately like docking up to it on both sides too. It looks like so on this side over here, same idea, but this side has like a full-fledged gigantic hangar going on in here with a catwalk up top. Yeah, this is a big structure. I mean, it really is a big structure. It looks really, really cool here. Hold on, I do have this. Oh, I don't have it on. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I didn't have it on. Yeah, look at all the texture lights popped out. Well, we'll look at the outside again, too. My apologies on that. I did not realize I didn't have it on. That looks really cool. Look at all the detail going across the ceiling. It's a big ceiling, but obviously just a lot of detail. I would have probably built a section of the ceiling and then copied and pasted it. I bet you the author here probably did that too, or you'd induce a lot of extra work for. Yeah, just a lot of extra work if you didn't. Yeah, it's cool. Like the way all that looks. It's so massive too. It's just a huge amount of detail. Like the framework going around here and all the doors coming in. I like the difference in colors around the edges here, but it's all like blockwork and not actual doors. This one over here on the side is closed. It's really cool to see. But yeah, wow, that is one massive hangar. Again, I probably should have spawned this a little bit higher up in the air. Obviously, the whole hangar has a floor like you see here, but it's yeah, it's hard to find that much flat area, and I didn't want to. I was trying to keep it close to the ground, but didn't realize I was filling it in with dirt back over here. All right, so hold on. There was a catwalk in here too, so I'm not sure how the mechanism works. How did we get there? Or maybe that's just for looks. I'm going to stay in God mode on this one because it's so massive. I don't want to take forever to walk around. I will adjust the light, so I don't know if it has any actual. I haven't seen any like physical light fixtures in here that would actually do the light. So we do have a production area over here, crafting area. Got fridges, utility function. Looks like a few constructors or advanced constructors. We got a teleporter. I could see using a teleporter in a build like this to actually teleport within the build if it would let you to other locations of it. Because again, very, very large build. So yeah, it looks like your primary area would be this hangar bay to hang out at. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, we got another big structure over here too. And actually, I think there's more going on up top here above the hangar. So hold on. Oh, well, there's some more room up here. What do Yeah, definitely got some room to place some parts in here. We got some Wi-Fi going on. But yeah, this is wow. That's all part of the ceiling of the hangar there. A couple windows off the sides over here. Let's take a look at this side of it. That's cool. I like how it's all angled in there, and you got the different glass floors in there. Oh, that looks neat. The window with the texture light behind, like every kind of in a formation going across there. That's a really cool look. The stripe. Yeah, definitely big, massive, like Imperial type of building. Oh, like Imperial type of logo over there. Little doodad on the roof there. A little, I don't know, techie stuff. And then, yeah, on the other side here, we've got a cool looking barrier piece. They're like coming into these big, man, this thing again is gigantic. What we got over here? Bunch of landing pads, very techy looking Star Wars like landing pads, like the texture lights kind of built in there, and the interesting stuff going on in the landing pad there with some vents and like docking mount pieces. That actually looks really cool. I like what the author did there, stylizing those landing pads. That's unusual, but it's neat. That's neat. And we got this this tower section over here with a catwalk going there too. Come on. Oh, we got some blast doors here. I think we'll try to walk this part. It's not too big. Control tower, turbo lift. Okay. We are turboing right up here. Except this is you can see the scaling of this. So you can see this tower might have not looked that super tall from outside, but it is. Okay, so we're up on. Okay, this is the catwalk. That's cool. I like the glass thing going up to the other building here. Main control room. Oh, okay. Our CPU core block area here. Some consoles. Our main core. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So a couple. I think a couple improved cores and a basic core right over there. Obviously, room for more cores. All right. Here, my God mode. A little faster here. And let's go up. Oh my goodness. This is a long elevator. Definitely want to be in turbo mode going up the elevator. And we made it all the way to here. Alright, so the top floor here. And yeah, like a control tower. Makes a lot of sense. I like the angled windows kind of like looking down over the structure. That's cool. It feels like well, that's what real life control towers do. So yeah, very, very cool. And over here we've got that's where we came out at. Yeah, so yeah, really, really cool. Very very unique build. Again, this thing is gigantic. It is gigantic. It's just no joke. One thing I'm gonna do is fly below a little bit. Okay, so it does stop there. I thought it did. You can see even where I placed it, it was like that far out of the ground. I was a little worried about that, but I didn't realize I buried that corner into the dirt over there. Sorry about that. Yeah, really wild base structure here. Yeah, we got a landing pad up top too, and it looks like some doors. This would be where the production area is. Kind of down there. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is a big. All right, let's look at some numbers here. Get close enough there. So, unlock level 20. Okay, I was wrong on the size class. I said in the 70s. It was 62. So I overstated the size class a little bit. Sorry about that. So size class 62, 69 fuel tanks, 73 oxygen tanks, 4 retractable light missile turrets, 38-hour and 2-minute build time. It's using 1 quantum core. Other than that, it looks like everything else is actually pretty inexpensive. I mean, not using a lot of rare stuff, but it's using a whole heck of a lot of carbon substrate and stone dust, obviously, but that's not really all that difficult to get. It's just the quantum core. I'm not sure why that is there. But it's pretty low on CPU. So 410,000, only using 214,000, which is just over core 1. Maybe like a core 2. Let me grab this. And it's actually... Oh, it's a base. I'm thinking of CB core settings too, so it wouldn't need more cores in there. I just don't know why it has a quantum core. Don't know why it would need that on here, unless you wanted like extra CPU for later on and stuff like that. It does not have a shield. And we do have some signals for repair bay, rocket turrets, and docking bridge. Yeah, we did see the docking bridge in action. That was very, very cool, by the way. So, yeah, storage-wise, looks like we got an ammo controller at 320. We've got 3 storage controllers, and they're looking like they're all at 320k each on those. And then a couple freezers and our pentaxia tank. Beyond that, pentaxia tank for... I didn't have a shield. It doesn't... Not sure what the pentaxia tank is on here for without a shield. Wait a minute. Does it not have a shield? Am I getting that wrong? I don't think so, yeah. Well, it does have it's shield ready. It does have the pentaxia tank. So, yeah. Makes sense. So, yeah, very, very cool. This, like, you know, imagine, like, this is one part of a city. And maybe this was actually made to be, like, a tiling type of structure if you wanted to build something as crazy as the city planet in Star Wars. Which is, yeah, it's really cool. So, again, this is a Coruscant Dockyard by Circle K8211. Very cool. That was the last build of the week here. And guys, I wanted to apologize a little bit for not getting some update videos out on my own builds and things like that as of late. I sort of took a little break. I think my plan is I want to get back into the swing of things next week again with some Empyrion builds that I got, like work in progress things, including a Stargate ship and a mech. And I did do a little bit more work on the Stargate ship. We'll try to show that early next week as well and start getting on the ball with that again. It's been a little while. I was kind of taking a little break. It's summer. I've been trying to be away from the computer more. And I will admit, too, I got a little addicted to Satisfactory. So that is another little stipulation on my side. Sometime I'll try to show you what's going on with that, too. I've kind of infatuated at process improvement in the game. Like, you know, I built some early factories, you know, early factories, realized that they suck, realized that I can do better. Then I made like another version and then like another version, and it's going through the process improvement thing, try to get them better and better and get things worked out mentally so I can progress better in the game. So it's kind of addictive in a strange kind of way. But other than that, you all have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.